Hi guys, Dave here from Echo Discos, and today we're going to be looking at the American DJ Revo 3. So let's go straight in and have a look. Okay, so here's the front of the fixture, and basically how this light works is you've got a big panel of LEDs right at the back here. That's made up of 392 in total. I'm having to refer to the manual here. 392 LEDs, which consist of 140 red, 105 green, 84 blue, and 63 white. And you might be interested to know that the power consumption of this light is just 50 watts, of course, being LED. And these lights at the back here get focused by this nice big lens at the front and produce a massive spread of different coloured dots on the wall or wherever you happen to be shining it. We're now looking at the back of the light. We've got the function display up here, which is a very common feature on lots of American DJ lights, and the buttons here to control it. I'll show you that up close in just a minute. We've got the mic here for sound active, the UC3 remote control input, which I'll show you as well in a minute, the DMX output and input, which is via 3-pin XLR, and the IEC power link and power input to power the light and link it off to other similar lights, and finally the fuse. Let's take a look at the function display. Now when you first turn on the light, you get this come up on the menu, and this actually means show 0, which is a mixture of all the different patterns that the light's got built into it. Now it's currently facing the floor, so you can't actually see what it's doing yet, but I'll of course show you that in just a little bit. Now the first menu item even on the menu is the DMX address, which is where you can set the start channel if this light's being used in DMX mode. Following on from that is the channel, which channel number, which this light can occupy either 4 or 10 channels on DMX, or you can set it to slave mode, which is the next option on the menu. If you've got more than one light, similar light, you can all have them doing the same thing. Set one as the master, the rest of them as slaves, and they'll all do the same. Now this is show mode. If you enter into this, now we've got the option to do show 0, which as I said is a mixture, or we can actually select, I think there's 12 different shows on this light. We can go through, select which one we want to use, press enter, and it'll show you your show. We've also got, I just went past it, we've got blind, which is if I select yes on there, this will put the light into standby mode, so the light will still be on but you won't be getting anything out the front. And I can just go back into that. Where is it? Oh, I've gone past it again. I always do that. Go back into that, select no, and when I go back to, you can just leave the, when the menu is going, the light doesn't actually output anything at all, which is quite a handy feature. But I can go back and find show and select my show 0 again, and that'll give me my show. Moving on, we've got LED display, which is this, which I've just gone past again. We've got LED, which is here, which can turn the LED display off. I can't really work out why you'd want to do that, but you can. Fixture hours, which I went past again, tells you how many, the total number of hours you've had the fixture on for. And finally, software version, which is what version of software you're running. It will tell you that, if that's version either 1.1, which I assume it must be. So there's the different functions on the function display. You can see what all of them are just by looking at this little notice on the back. Shows you what all the abbreviations mean. So now to take a look at the effect of the light, I'm going to stick on a beat. Apologies, I can't quite get the whole effect in the frame of the camera. It's actually such a wide spread that just in my room here, I just can't get the camera back far enough. It's really massive. I've had this light just fill whole rooms before. We had one at school, and it would just get the whole hall. It's absolutely incredible. So let's stick a beat on and take a look. Now I mentioned before that this light can be used with the UC3 universal controller from American DJ, and I've plugged it in, and there's some pretty cool things you can do with it. You can turn the light off and on remotely, which is a really handy feature, without having to go in, as I showed you before, into the menu and going on to blind and then clicking yes. It's just a click of a button here. We can also, if I just take that off of there, I can also go in and scroll through with the function button, which is the middle one, scroll through the different built-in programs, and I can also do some other things like get it to move and strobe, which is quite handy. So yeah, there's the UC3 remote, mostly just being able to strobe and flash the light, of course black it out and go through the inbuilt patterns. And of course guys, don't forget to protect your investment with an Arriba case. They're really great rugged bags for us mobile DJs. Not only do they protect the lights and all your equipment while you're in transit and make it easier to transport with these nice carry handles, but it also keeps the dust off while the lights are being stored. So a really good idea to get these Arriba cases with your lights and other pieces of equipment. We've got Echo Discos, ADJ, Revo 3 on the top here, just so that we know what's in here. This is the AC-125 case from Arriba Cases, which fits the Revo 2, 3 and 4 really nicely, and of course you can put your cables in the front here. Really great bag, so do make sure you get these. So there you have it, the Revo 3 from American DJ. Really great light, awesome effect, and there's lots more different effects in the Revo range. They're all dot effects, which of course some of you guys like more than others, but for us certainly it's a really great effect to have in the centre as a centrepiece light. We've been really impressed with it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.